Cardinal Wuerl's resignation and the sex scandal that has rocked the Catholic Church is still very heavy on the hearts of parishioners. And now Bishop David Zubik says he is watching and listening. Cardinal Wuerl under fire since that grand jury report claiming he allowed priests accused of misconduct to be reassigned or reinstated while he was bishop in Pittsburgh.
I had a son who was molested, 10-year-old son, his church right here. 1980, he was 10 years old. The priest is dead who did it. It was a cover-up.
Don Winterston says his son Jeffrey was molested as an altar boy at St. James Catholic Church in Wilkinsburg when he was 10 years old. His son shared this with his family just 2 weeks before his death in 2012. He was 42. Cardinal Wuerl was not bishop in Pittsburgh at the time of the alleged incident, but Winterston believes Wuerl was complicit with other sex assault cases involving priests in years following.
Do you think he should have resigned?
Yes, absolutely.
So as these reports were coming out, you were unhappy with his role?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It was all a cover-up from the beginning.
We have a much more informed understanding of what happens in terms of sexual abuse.
Bishop David Zubik says he believes Cardinal Wuerl did what was required of him as bishop as the disturbing cases were uncovered.
From what I observed, the parameters that were in place in the 1980s, 90s, and then the turn of the century, that he really worked within those parameters.
Bishop Zubik says he's also been meeting with groups of lay people in the Catholic Church and will take their recommendations to a meeting of Catholic bishops in Baltimore next month. Sheldon Ingram, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.